life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jackson, Mississippi.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdowns.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with ETN. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. He completes it to Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. The Jaguars at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Here's Stroud. A very quick pass to Ridley. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Foreman is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. ETN is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity for football. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now Wilson on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First and 10, it's Wilson. On the slant, he finds Washington. For Washington, there are the numbers from a week ago. 4 catches, 58 yards, and a score.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Wilson. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll drop this down to and a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Page. And he'll be brought down at the 27. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Washington. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces, because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate. And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. Stroud on 3rd down now. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Stroud sets up the play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, it's Stroud. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 32-yard line. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. end zone now. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this one to Pittman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Wilson. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start with the option. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Stroud off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half. Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Now Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Oluwakan. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing. And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him on balance. Yeah, he did. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now Stroud. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy did a nice catch.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go down, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Stroud to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, a run with Etienne. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Third and 1, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at about the 14. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point try now for Patterson. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, he'll check this one down to Taylor. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
This is pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a fourth down?
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Here we go. Blue 32. Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Go.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll run with Foreman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. 3rd down, Stroud from his end zone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's taking it around the 40. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Complete to Washington. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. There's Wilson to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And this won't get there, won't be online either. No good, off to the right, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Draw play, ETN. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. A partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Page. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Again, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Page. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Colts on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A carry for Foreman. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. right back to him on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 38. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the bootleg, Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Room here to run. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Running out of the gun with ETN. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got this, complete to Williams. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamison Williams, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on, and they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Wilson. Washington's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 25 on second down, Wilson. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
And now before the ball changes hands, look at this just to make sure that... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry to try again after the sack. Wilson, the toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Wilson. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. On the draw is Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.